Okay, so today I'm gonna make a blue Hawaii and a blue Hawaiian. Now both of these drinks are built using orange curacao dyed blue, or blue curacao. I suppose I could have just said blue curacao. But since these drinks almost share the exact same name, a lot of you might be wondering, how are they even different? And an even more important question, are either one of them actually worth making? So, both of these drinks are commonly made using a blender anymore, but we're going old school and going to use shaker tins and serve them on crushed ice. Starting with the blue Hawaii, I need a 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, 1/4 ounce of lime juice, a 1/4 ounce of lemon juice, 3 ounces of pineapple juice. Three-quarter ounce of blue curacao, 3/4 ounce of white rum, and a 3/4 ounce of vodka. I'll set that aside and start on the blue Hawaiian, which as you'll see is quite a different drink. 3/4 ounce of cream of coconut, 2 ounces of pineapple juice, three-quarter ounce of blue curacao, one and a half ounces of white rum. Now that they are both measured, I'll add a little crushed ice to each tin and give them both a good shake. For the blue Hawaiian, I'll strain it over freshly cracked ice into a brandy snifter and then top it up with more crushed ice. A bigger glass would be even better because the more ice you can pack into a cocktail, the longer it will stay cold without getting watery. For the blue Hawaii, I'm going to dump it straight into a 20-ounce tiki glass and then top it up with more crushed ice. For garnish, they will both get soda fountain maraschino cherries and pineapple chunks on umbrellas. I would have liked to use large, fresh pineapple wedges and fronds, but they aren't in season at the moment, so I'll have to settle for what I can get. Lastly, some glass straws, and it's time for the fun part. All right, well, we've made the drinks and it's time to taste and compare. So this is the blue Hawaii. This is the original one with no coconut flavor. This is the 1957 Harry Yee cocktail from Hawaii. And then this is the blue Hawaiian. This is basically a blue pina colada. I mean, it's essentially what it is. Aside from the fact that it shares the same color and name as the blue Hawaii, it really doesn't share its lineage with this cocktail at all. But enough. I'm gonna try the original first, and then the name-stealing secondary one second. So, cheers. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so the dominant flavor is pineapple with a little bit of citrus, but it's just the right level of sweetness. For me, pineapple can be a little bit too tart fairly often, but this has just the right amount of sweetness to make it refreshing, but not too sweet. There's a kind of like earthiness in there that I haven't noticed before. This is not the first time I've had this cocktail, but this is the first time I've used Tito's for it. And I think it's coming from the vodka, which you normally wouldn't think of that in a cocktail. Especially this complicated and this fruity, you wouldn't think of vodka bringing that much to the table, but I think the Tito's really comes through on this pretty loud and clear. All right, now for the blue Hawaiian. Oh yeah, unmistakable pineapple and coconut flavor. It's pina colada. And I am happy that I added just that 1/4 ounce of lime juice in there because I think it would be cloyingly sweet. I think you could even up it to a 1/2 ounce because even though it has half the amount of cream of coconut that a pina colada typically would, it's still super sweet because blue curacao is not a super dry product. By the way, dry when it comes to beverages is in reference to the level of sugar it has in it, how sweet it is. So a dry wine is not a sweet wine. Dry curacao is supposed to not be sweet, but blue curaçaos are not dry blue curaçaos typically. This one definitely isn't. It's just a blue curacao. So it is a fairly sweet liqueur, especially when compared to a dry curacao, something like Pierre Ferrand. So first of all, is this drink worth making? I definitely think so. I think that it would have mass appeal to a lot of different people because it's tart enough to be refreshing, but sweet enough to be enjoyable for most people. The blue color makes it stand out, but it's definitely not some crappy club cocktail from the 90s. It's a lot more balanced and enjoyable than that. Is this drink worth making? I don't know. It's good. It's not like it's bad, but it feels sweeter and less balanced than a pina colada. Especially because in a pina colada, you can use a darker rum. You know, you can use an aged rum, and it will just make it slightly off color, which is fine, honestly. But with this thing, if you start using gold color or brown colored rums, it's gonna destroy the whole effect of it being blue. So you're kind of stuck with lighter rums, which considering that darker rums maybe have a heavier flavor, typically, maybe that's not a bad thing. I don't know. It's not that balanced. I would never order this at a bar or at a poolside because I think a pina colada, when made properly, is a better drink, even though I added some lime juice to this, which I definitely think helped. I think a pina colada is just a better drink. This one, on the other hand, I think it stands the test of time. I think it's a fantastic summer cocktail, by the pool cocktail. It's beautiful, it's fun, it's got a pretty cool history, you know, and the bartender who invented it is somewhat famous, and so I think there's a lot of reasons to make a Blue Hawaii. But I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on these drinks? Have you ever made them? Have you tried them with different rums or other combinations? The Blue Hawaii is commonly riffed on by bartenders, usually trying to save money or because they don't know what the heck they're doing. Nevertheless, I think sometimes that kind of inventiveness can make some pretty cool variations. So let me know what you guys think. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, be sure to hit the dislike button and tell me all about it in the comments. Until next time, guys, this is the Homemade Edition. My name is Luke, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.